Strictly for my high for gang. For my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang.
His gun bars make me sick. You wouldn't wave the stick if Flitwick told you swish and flick. So what you want to do? Battle? I've been had my cheese in the pot like fondue. Waiting on you, cause your payments hadn't gone through. Acting like the entry fee was $100 grand. Had me heated like the motherland. Told Jesse James give one of you niggas $1.50. He didn't understand. In math, telling us one thing, then coming up with another plan, then another plan, then another plan. Talking about he gotta get it just right. Postpone this shit so much, we should call it Friday after next fights.
I said I never had a Kevin Hart. Mine like Vin Diesel, Big Eagle, with one purpose, tear shit apart. 21 shoved in a piece before you hit the arc. No need calling a foul before you hit the talk, stupid. My Brooklyn Dodger authentic. I show you niggas a bet, I'm robbing something with it. You Popeyes eat spinach, I pop on you and switch it. Weave that, I click it. Unload, reclip it. Y'all strip it.
Yeah. Brooklyn, son. Strictly for my high for gang. Strictly for my
South.
Yeah, talk dirty.
Who else, man?
They've been
Who else
talking
got
about
a pin in this game that they respect?
for the longest.
Yeah.
And he's been taking he took a lot of ridicule from the guy that choked twice during
Who that
the battle.
is?
Oh, I know you talking about. I know who you talking about.
JC.
Bang, 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 bang. He been calling you out forever, beloved.
Yeah, nah, JC
How do
been
you feel about
definitely.
his pen though?
I think he got dope penmanship, man. They can say what they want about JC, man.
Right.
He put that
one
shit
of them
together
ones.
well.
Right.
He put it together, and I'm definitely not mad at that. Cause ever since I watched him and this is going back to when it was in Black Star, him and Chilla.
Yeah.
Classic. That's a classic. If you never
Yeah.
seen JC versus Chilla Jones,
Yeah.
that's just for y'all that love that penmanship. That's one of the ones you need to go see. I always thought JC was dope. And then he just been stepping it up.
Right.
And it's really about a thing of finding the time. See, I always tell people about this. The motherfucker think it's on me, like, you know what I mean, with like, how it breaks down to picking certain opponents and all that.
Right.
Sometimes it's just what goes with the times.
Well, will we ever see Loaded Lux battle 3, maybe 4 times in 1 year?
That's what I'm trying to say. It's
Almost happened last year.
yeah, it could have, right. Because Surf was supposed to take place in late fall, winter.
Right.
Going into December. Yeah, that was coming right up. That could have definitely happened.
And the 2-on-2.
So, but is that something that, I'm gonna take this year and
pushing
just,
forward?
every season I'm gonna just take somebody.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because you gotta just make time, you know what I mean? Because we ain't gonna come in there with just, so we gotta, it's all about, just scheduling it, making sure, and then it being opponents that make sense.
Does
And
JC make sense?
I like JC, I like the idea of it.
They be trying to cancel him. After every bad battle, they try to cancel him.
They try to cancel him out, but
They do that to everybody.
yeah, it's the win. That's the thing. Timing is so important with this shit.
Right.
And that's the only thing. It just gotta make sense in terms of the timing.
I mean,
And all of them got
what
it.
is the thing with the timing? All right, is sitting out part of your value?
And now here's the thing. I don't. But absence makes the heart grow fonder. I can definitely say that.
And familiarity makes the heart
Yeah.
have contempt.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
So I would say, as far as and this is why I say it's timing, because also, it's different things that I'm doing that surrounds, what I am as far as in the culture, and different things that I look to set up down the line, different projects that I work on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So outside of that, and picking time to battle, it just got to make sense. But yeah, I think.
But is that part of it? Sitting out, part of the Loaded Lux
so
value.
I don't look at it as sitting
You're not
out.
gonna get this too often. I gotta sit down and just
I mean,
pick
but
somebody out. We ain't gotta take you.
right. But I only think it makes sense because it's not that I look at it like I'm sitting out. So, and this is why we go back to it's never a formula. Everything I pull from each moment up is now new things to work with, new things to go back into the dojo with. And put together new parts and files. You know what I mean? Because you're just trying to keep a wholeness to this thing. So certain things, if it looks like I'm sitting out, I'm only going into the different projects and different things that are gonna help me to solidify things that I feel like maybe chinks in my armor. So I'm always looking at that, and then I don't know, I can't, this shit just puts you in those spaces where you need to be working on certain things.
Right.
And then me, what I take from that, I'll probably spin the block back, and then I'll know, all right, this is a good space where I got to work on, the craft. But I just don't like to force it because then I'm gonna cheat the fans. I'm gonna cheat everybody. You know what I mean? If you just like, all right, this is what I'm doing, but knowing.
See, this is
feel like
where,
you
hold on, knowledge.
No.
Chill out.
Do your
You ain't
thing.
fit. Y'all
Mad
been trying to
Hoffa,
silence
expert
me. I don't
opinion.
like this.
Let's
Okay,
go.
Look, this is a peer of mine. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen, y'all
Yes,
legends.
sir.
I'm
Y'all
gonna talk
legends,
a
man.
little bit differently
I'm
from y'all.
humbled right now. Y'all legends in the game, man.
Loaded.
Talk dirty.
Loaded. Yeah, you had recent events in your bars for surf. But despite the fact that it was 8 months, you had recent events in your bars
Rat-a-tat-tat.
for surf. So that made me feel like it don't take Lux this long to write.
Right.
He could put it together when he feel like.
Right.
So when you hit me with I gotta go back and I gotta reform the format. And
Yeah. Because look though, those feelings
Right.
that like, all right, we all the way in that mode.
Right.
That mode, just staying in that mode, man, loved one over there tell you,
Yeah.
yo, listen, Hoffa, we ain't
But
gonna give.
I gotta say,
listen,
you
off
and
camera,
Mook-
we gonna
you
really
and Mook,
talk.
I gotta say, you guys are like battle rap holidays.
Oh my God.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, math.
Like Christmas only come once
Man.
a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Math.
Yeah.
It was 2001, 2002 when I got my first Smack DVD, and I watched Mook and Lux 100,000 times. And I picked, I don't know who was the winner. At first I had Mook, then I learned what Lux is and his
Right.
style.
What
And I
Lux
said,
is.
seriously, because at first you like, okay, this is what I like, but then you're like, what the fuck is this? It's unorthodox.
Yeah, it's different.
I don't know what the hell this is. Then you learn in life, and you say, oh, nah, this is something whole different. This is something different, like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah, nah, that
Easter.
way.
2001, 2002,
Yeah.
Smack
Yeah.
DVD.
Yeah, nah, yeah. No,
And
yeah.
that changed the whole scope of what the hell this whole shit is about. Like,
And,
at least for me, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, but a lot of that has to deal with what goes into it, from the space of I don't want to taint the waters, bro.
Right.
That shit gotta be.
You don't want the contempt
right.
that Verb gets.
I mean, I can't say. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I
I
don't know.
don't think that you will argue, nah, Verb pen ain't dead. You would say it's dead. But he just battles more frequently. People see him more often. They're more comfortable. They're like,
And he's also battled
Verb up,
newer
Verb down.
guys.
It's not like a special occasion. Like when you and Mook,
Right.
y'all step out, it's like, they're back.
Oh my
You know what I
God.
mean?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's something that Hollow taught me before. He said, don't be so damn accessible. He said, if you're accessible, you're no longer like nobody. If you're always around, nobody fucking cares. You're too accessible.
Yeah, familiar.
But if you pop out every
true.
once in a while,
Yeah.
oh well, shit, this
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
this? It's a show.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
Nah, that's a
So
fact.
I feel like that's exactly how
Yeah.
you and Mook operate. It's like I'm not always fucking around, so you feel like it's kind of like fucking like the shit you see, like Jordans.
Yeah.
Everybody has Jordans. We all have these.
Right,
But when you
them-
see some Versace's out here, what's those? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
You don't see them too
You don't
often.
see 'em too often.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think I got that effect.
It's a thing of not. I'm not trying to. What I'm mostly learning is be where you're supposed to be, because that's where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Not being outside of that. I just want to live my truth. And the reason for not wanting or battling so frequently is because when do I have a space to where nothing is gonna be in the way of this special moment? That I get to set up this truth.
Right.
This is a conversation. When I go up to bat, for me, it's something for the community.
Right.
Like I'm looking to have intimate conversation with my peers, with the fans, because we sitting there knowing what to look for. This is a special thing in the culture.
Right.
It's like codes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta know this shit,
You gotta know the
to even
code.
know this shit.
Right,
Like, you
right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So that's special. You know what I mean? And I wanna go and give people certain things in certain spaces where you're not going to get that shit every day. Like, you know, it's a sense of like, okay, that took a little work, that took a little patience. That's why I was saying I'm telling you, I know what this shit gonna be when me and Daylight get it going. And I don't mean to keep bringing it back up, but it's like,
man.
But it's gonna be different.
what?
Is it this year?
We gonna like I said, because I don't know what he got going on. We're gonna fight as hard as we
How
can.
do you feel with people saying that they felt like Daylight would have beat you if it was in that same stadium?
Well, listen,
Does that excite you?
Listen, I'm not gonna say everything I really want to. Yes, very much. Because listen.
Because it's like, what?
Yeah, because
What?
Listen, loved one. I know, and I know when you know levels.
I didn't write for him.
Listen.
out.
What's understood don't need to be said, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Like,
even listen.
I just certain things that you gonna know.
I ain't gonna talk too much, man.
It is what it is.
I ain't gonna talk too much,
Yeah, that
man.
was a moment right
but
there.
I just know when it's like, okay, this is the focus, and with him being the focus for me and me being the focus for him, that shit different.
He was so in his bag, look.
That shit gonna be different. I mean, shit. Listen.
He wants loaded luck. He
Hey,
even
listen.
said that I am the new, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm that new thing. I am it. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
you should feel like that doing
Yeah.
what we doing. Or don't be in this shit.
Right.
And yeah,
Don't
facts.
do this, man.
Facts.
Like,
Will,
Lux
I'm not coming.
Lux was it.
Yeah.
I am it.
Talk
That's
your
what he's
shit.
saying.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, let him talk.
I'm not coming for no wood nickels,
Sell it.
man.
Sell it, baby.
All that.
Sell it, baby.
Because listen,
Sell it.
you only can talk so much. When we get there, we get there.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? So yeah, get the people hyped, get all that.
Yeah.
But I know why I'm coming in, and hopefully that's why he's showing up as well. And when you got that dynamic in place of us making a moment, shit, that's what I live for. That's the only thing I care about. So I look forward to it. I think it's gonna be something.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got as the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.